The silver and black are back in the Super Bowl.
The Oakland Raiders, the only team to appear in Super Bowls in 4 different decades, were back again on the game's greatest stage.
Listen up, baby. We came here for a reason. There can only be one. You hear me? There can only be one.
The 3-time world champions looked to land an early knockout punch. Instead, they found themselves in a desperate fight.
The block, and they get it up in the air. They block the punt, and out of the air, they take it away, and it's a touchdown for Eric Crazy Johnson. Touchdown, Raiders!
The NFL's highest-scoring team hit its stride too late, and a second-half comeback fell short. There was a black hole in the heart of the Raider Nation. Still, while they failed to capture the ultimate prize, they added even more luster to their sparkling legacy. Over the last 40 years, no team has won more games, and in 2002, they rolled to their 3rd straight division title.
The Oakland Raiders have won 4 in a row and are the hottest team in the AFC. Charlie Garner just a blur through that hole. He got rocked by Romo. What a gorgeous pass by Rich Gannon. An absolute masterpiece. Touchdown number 200 for Jerry Rice. Ron Woodson, he leads the NFL in picks this year, and that is number 69. 1,000 career catches for the amazing Tim Brown. All in the silver and black of the Raiders. It's a silver and black avalanche. The Raiders have won the AFC West again. Silver and black are back.
There are 31 teams in the National Football League, and then there are the Oakland Raiders. First-year head coach Bill Callahan knew well the Raider mystique, legendary marauders that dominate and destroy. Commitment to excellence, pride and poise, greatness and glory. These are the Raider rules of engagement, honored by stars from the past, present, and future. It's a singular, unquestioned clarity of purpose.
I'm serious as hell. Do whatever it takes to get fired up about this game. We gotta win today.
Bryce and Braun all together. Gannon looks left, throws. Braun got it. Touchdown, Raiders! The Raiders go right down the field.
The season began at home against Seattle. Charlie Garner scored twice, and the Raiders did what they do best. They just won, baby.
Quick pitch now coming to Jordan. Turns the corner, 10, 5, touchdown, Randy Jordan. What a way to begin the Bill Callahan era.
On Sunday night in Pittsburgh, Oakland hitmen forced 5 turnovers. Rod Woodson recovered a record-tying 3 fumbles, and 64 passes from spread formations opened up the middle for a spinning tornado named Charlie Garner.
Charlie Garner, the invisible man. It's a handoff up the middle. Garner breaks for a 20, 10, foot race, 5. Garner's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
Rich Gannon set a team record with 43 completions, while Terry Kirby ripped off a 96-yard kickoff return to seal their 2nd straight win.
Hurdles over the wedge, breaks free, 40, Peterson back, he beats him, 40, 35, 30, he may go all the way, 20, breaks the tackle and goes into the end zone, touchdown, Raiders!
After a bye week, the Black Hole was in full armor and full voice for a battle with the Titans.
Well, we can't beat nothing better than this. The Black Hole all in charge. Can't beat it. Raider Nation in charge, baby.
Philip Buchanan, room to go, will take it on the 17-yard line. Get a dart left. Now middle, quickly, 25-30. He's going to go all the way.
In a blitzkrieg of points and big plays, Philip Buchanan was part of 2 touchdowns scored in just under a minute and a half.
And a block, and here goes Terry Kirby to midfield, and he's gone! Touchdown, Raiders again! Empty backfield, blitz coming from Terrence Shaw. He avoids that, throws high, intercepted by Woodson. He's going to go if he can beat McNair, and he will. Midfield, 40, 30, Rod Woodson, an 83-yard return.
Loaded with weapons, the Raiders weren't taking what defenses gave them. They were taking whatever they wanted. And there was a distinguished touch of gray in the silver and black, as veterans Rich Gannon, Jerry Rice, and Tim Brown finished off Tennessee.
Quick one out to Brown with Rice out to blocks. Tries to scoot the sideline and go, and he does! Touchdown, Tim Brown, and a great block by Jerry Rice. That one's going right to Canton, Ohio.
Far from home and the ties that bind, the undefeated Raiders headed for Buffalo.
Either you love us or you hate us. They don't like us, but by the end of the day, they will respect us.
First and 20, Raiders back on the 29 now. Gannon going to throw wide open, Jerry Porter, touchdown, Raiders!
All day. All day.
Tim Brown goes in short, both going to stay left. They counter pitch it to Brown. They're getting wide on wire. 30, 25, 20. He's gone. Touchdown, Raiders! Charlie Garner.
Trailing in the third quarter, the defense battered the Bills and broke their will.
They like, oh, mommy, want go home.
Oakland took control of the game thanks to 14 blast and Zach Crockett, and a perfectly delivered seam pass right down the pipe to Charlie Garner.
Pressured by Newman, steps up, throws down the middle for Garner, got it! He may go 30, 20, foot race, 10, Charlie Garner's into the end zone again! Touchdown, Raiders!
The Raiders were a perfect 4-0. Then suddenly, they fell from atop the mountain and hit bottom.
And the Oakland Raiders have a 4-game losing streak.
Bill Callahan was well aware that no team had ever lost 4 straight games and gone to a Super Bowl. But no one loves to make history like their leader of the last 40 years. The words that defined Al Davis, so too, defined their mission. They answered the challenge on Monday night in Denver.
Greasy drops 5 steps over the middle, intercepted by Rod Woodson. 10, 15, 20, he may go. Only one guy can catch him, and it's a lineman. Woodson gets by him. 30. Now receiver may run him down. Rod Smith, 10, 5. Woodson's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders!
4 sacks and yet another record for Jerry Rice highlighted the critical season-turning win.
Gannon drops, looks loose, end zone for Rice, over the shoulder catch, touchdown, number 200 for Jerry Rice.
The silver and black were back on track, but the best was yet to come.
This is about a new glory, a new mystique. Raider football in its finest. We don't quit. We don't die. We just inflict pain.
Ruffians and renegades have always filled the ranks of the Raider defense. Sam Adams, John Perella, DeLawrence Grant, and Trace Armstrong maintained the tradition. So did young junior Ioane, sack leader Rod Coleman, and Chris Cooper.
You're getting to him. Knock him down. Get him down.
Rugged Romo still rocked at age 37. And in only his first full season as a starter, Eric Barton was rock solid. Number 56, Travian Smith, Eric Johnson, and Napoleon Harris, number 58, were all smart and tough.
They will break. They will break. Break them.
Injuries to Philip Buchanan and Charles Woodson did not weaken Oakland's secondary because of big hits from Derek Gibson and Torrey James. Anthony Dorsett, Clarence Love, and Terrence Shaw followed the lead of Canton-bound Rod Woodson, whose 8 interceptions tied for the league high. Long ago, the entire team had circled one game on the schedule, the rematch with the team that blindsided them in last year's playoffs. Revenge was on the minds of the entire Raider Nation, and this time the result was much different.
Brady drops 5 steps, now pressured, fumbles the ball. It's free, the Raiders got it, and this time the Brady fumble will stand.
Rich Gannon swept in for 1 score, and Zach Crockett pounded his way in twice. More importantly than revenge, the Raiders got their 2nd straight win.
Crockett off left tackle, into the end zone again goes the sledgehammer Crockett.
When Oakland marched into the Arizona desert, a legion of silver and black awaited them, and no one felt more at home than Rich Gannon.
3-step drop, slant, touchdown, Jerry Porter. What a catch in the end zone.
In an overwhelming display of firepower, the Raiders rolled up 520 yards and 41 points.
Here's Garner off left tackle, gets wide, 5, Garner dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
Tyrone Wheatley's score made it a rout, and the playoff push had begun.
Fire the cannon, Gannon.
Rich Gannon was more a smart bomber than a mad bomber, firing his cannon wisely. That cannon was guarded by Lincoln Kennedy, Barry Sims, Frank Middleton, Barrett Robbins, Mo Collins, Adam True, Langston Walker, and Matt Stinchcomb. The league MVP became the first Raider to throw for 4,000 yards in a season. And Charlie Garner was the only player in the entire league with over 900 yards rushing and receiving. Because Zach Crockett cashed in 1 out of every 5 carries with a touchdown, play-action passes to Roland Williams and rookie Doug Jolly were money in the bank. Downfield, there was a pot of gold. Jerry Rice caught 92 passes and became the NFL's all-time leader in yards from scrimmage, while Jerry Porter led the team with 9 touchdown catches. The Raiders led the league in scoring, but while the offense relied on daring and surprise, it was also fueled by dedication and sweat. No Raider has worked harder or played in more games than Tim Brown. On a Monday night against the Jets, the Iron Man's iron will was rewarded.
Tim Brown with career catch number 1,000, all in the silver and black of the Raiders. And Tim Brown showing a little emotion here, breaking into tears. 1,000 career catches for the amazing Tim Brown.
On Brown's history-making night, the win streak stretched to 4, setting up a showdown with the Chargers. At stake, the division lead.
It's only for first place! Let's go! It's only for first! It's only for first place!
High formation, Garner behind Richie up the middle, and Charlie goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders!
Sebastian Janikowski added a 51-yarder to put the Raiders up by 10. The defense took over from there. Rich Gannon set an NFL record with his 10th 300-yard passing game of the season. And the Raiders were back in first place atop the AFC West.
Zach Crockett right behind the middle of the offensive line. Touchdown, Raiders!
Hey, that's big, brother! That was big! That was big!
It's a laugher. It's a laugher.
A season sweep of the Broncos would clinch their third division title in a row.
This here what it's all about today. Let's love one another. This our home turf. Let's take care of it. Dominate. Get championship on 3. 1, 2, 3. Championship.
Here's Brown coming in motion, short motion. Gannon back, looks end zone, pressured, and he's going to run, cut back in the middle. Brooks a tackle and goes into the end zone. What a run by Gannon.
Got Charlie in a double wing, wide left. Rambo left to Charlie.
Great teams aren't great all the time. They're just great when they have to be. Late in the season, with a playoff spot in their grasp, the Raiders played their finest football, winning 7 of their last 8.
That is the 6th time a Bronco quarterback hits the deck today. The Raiders have won the AFC West again.
As Oakland battled Kansas City in the season finale, lightning flashed and thunder roared. In a torrential downpour, the Raiders ran the ball 60 times for 280 yards. Rich Gannon threw just 14 passes, one of them a perfect rainbow to Doug Jolly. The defense shut out the Chiefs. And the Raiders were now the #1 seed in the AFC.
Zach Crockett off that tackle. He breaks the tackle and goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders!
The playoffs loom, and if any team hoped to stop their reign, they'd have to do it in Oaktown.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Oakland, California. The Oakland Raiders begin their playoff push, and if anybody's going to deprive the Raiders a trip to San Diego in Super Bowl 37 this year, they're going to have to come right here to the Black Hole and beat the Raiders.
You know what's on the line. You know what's at stake. I don't need to say that else. So let's make it.
The Jets were back in town, back for an even more thorough whipping. Tied at 10, Rich Gannon opened up the playbook and fired deep for Jerry Porter.
Now going to loop one left for Porter, who's open, got it! Touchdown, Raiders!
In the end, the 30-10 win was effortless, as was Jerry Rice's record-tying 21st postseason touchdown. One step away from the Super Bowl, the Raider Nation had their game faces on, and the mission was clear.
One game to win. The Tennessee Titans in our way. Hey, one way to do it. Whoop their ass on 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoop their ass.
crossing route, end zone, no throw there. Gannon has a turn again. Now throws, caught, corner, touchdown, Raiders!
That's big.
Incredibly, the Raiders called only one running play in the first half, a strategy that Gannon and Porter worked to perfection. Callahan then sent Charlie Garner out of the backfield, and his touchdown put them up by 7. Minutes later, however, the Titans surged ahead.
Come on, we gotta score, we gotta score, come on. We gotta take the lead away.
Oakland tacked on a quick 10 points to retake the lead, and a trip to the Super Bowl was in their sights.
Listen, we are 30 minutes away. You understand? 30 minutes and it starts here.
Gannon looks left, nobody open, he can run for the end zone. Here he goes, Gannon into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders! The Oakland Raiders have won the American Football Conference in 2003.
The Oakland Raiders. It's an unshakable commitment to excellence. It's pride and poise. It's decades of dominance. It's the collective will of the Raider Nation. It's the tradition of the silver and black forever.
The silver and black are back.
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by the National Football League. The NFL is online at www.nfl.com.